Hey everyone, DQ here, and welcome to another episode on the Jawscraft SMP server. As you can see, I finally expanded my base, underground base here, and we now have a tree farm, and we have like potatoes here, and wheat here, and pumpkins. These are all pumpkins. Now I found out through a video I was watching the other day that actually pumpkins don't require water. All you have to do is just till the soil, plant them really fast, and then just we'll meal up the stalks, and they'll just keep producing pumpkins, which is ideal. So I don't need to use water a lot here. So that's a good tip for any of you out there that are actually growing this type of thing. You don't need to have water. The main reason for the pumpkins is I'm using it instead of glowstone. Like I've been using it in the floor and stuff like this, and I've been slowly replacing down here with pumpkins as well, just to save on the glowstone, because the glowstone really I've been just using it for the ceiling. As you can see, I've expanded the ceiling that way and this way, and I've done quite a few things in this area. So actually I'm just going to give you guys sort of a short tour of what I have done here. I spent like 6 hours last night expanding on this area, changing some things. Like I put my ender chest under here, so it's, you don't have such a huge gap. And that chest I had full of unsorted items, I now actually put a dedicated chest in the wall for that. I moved the crafting benches into the walls as well, just to make this seem a lot cleaner, so there's not a bunch of stuff jutting out everywhere. I also tore out this wall and got rid of the door as well. It just makes it easier to access the bed. Every time I went into here and tried to use a bed, somehow it'd be like jumping on top of it like this, like when you're sleeping, and it wouldn't sleep. It was something buggy in there, so there was that. Here we have potatoes, netherwort, wheat. Now the wheat I have been using for my animals, which sound pretty loud right now, so I'm just going to turn that way down. It's probably too loud for you guys. So yeah, as you can see, the pumpkins are growing here. We got the wheat. The wheat, I know I have a huge wheat field outside, but this wheat is dedicated for the animals downstairs, so I can breed my my cows and my sheep, and then this also gives off seeds, so I can breed off the chickens as well. This room is the rail duplicator I was talking about in the last episode. I found a design on YouTube. It's quite a simple design here, as you can see. I think it looks pretty good. It's okay. And this is all the stuff I've been duplicating here. I got tons of activator rail. Don't know why I need it. I thought, well, let's just make a bunch of it because we may need it in the future. Detector rail and powered rail. So I'll show you exactly how this works. It's going to be a bit noisy, but I'm going to just turn it on here. So let's just turn this down a bit more. It's going to be a bit noisy from these pistons. So what happens is you actually put the rail down like this, and it just duplicates itself twice. And again. So what I've been doing is I've just been holding right click and constantly getting more and more rail like this. This only works on the powered rail, activator rail, and like the rail detectors. It doesn't work on regular rail, but that's okay because we do have the iron golem farm at spawn, so we have like pretty much infinite iron. So that's not really an issue. So I've been just slowly filling this up. I'm going to be using this for a project of mine. Been gathering supplies. That's what all the sand was for in that update video I made a couple days ago. You guys probably saw that, but I need a lot of sandstone and things for my next project. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. It's sort of a oh, did I just step on that? I just whatever. Yeah, it's a project that I'm working on. Hopefully it'll be okay. And you guys know about the enchanting brewing area here. This has pretty much stayed the same. I haven't done anything in there. Come down here though, it's changed a lot. We have all the furnaces and stuff. I moved them down here because obviously we knocked out the back wall there. This is the portal, so I can easily access my nether tunnel, which I still have to finish. Hopefully one of these episodes, or maybe I'll do it off camera. I can start finishing the nether tunnel because I would like to get that done. as this sort of kingdom area is starting to slowly fill in. Um, so here we have all the animals. I'll just turn this back up a bit. So we have sheep. I have enough room for the sheep here, which is good. I just need to get them out of the way. And we have this sort of design here. They can't jump over it, which is good. Um, we have pigs. I finally got some pigs in here. Pigs were easy to find. They're actually out in my wheat field. So I use the leads. And leads are so much easier than using like carrots and seeds and wheat. And they actually follow you is so much easier. So I'm glad they added leads. Even though they're for horses, they're great for anything else if you just want to pull something around behind you. Makes it so much easier. So I got some pigs in here. We got a ton of cows. I started out with just 2 cows. I've just been breeding them, and I have a specialty sword in here, which I found an unenchanted diamond sword in my stuff while I was sorting it. So I popped a level 30 on it. Got fire aspect 2, which is great. So I've been using that to basically just kill the cows because it will give me cooked steak, and it'll give me lots of leather, which I have in here. So that'll be good to have. And here is the chicken farm. Again, I had to go out and find some eggs. I had a chest full of eggs, and suddenly they just disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. But luckily I was able to get 2 baby chickens waiting for them to grow up, and now we have this here. So we're going to start accumulating a lot of eggs. I'll probably just fill this area with water and have a hopper somewhere in the center, so at least they'll be automatically picked up. But overall, this design I really like. It really ties in with the upstairs room here. I extended these lights so they're like 4x4 instead of 3x3. Again, I put the chests and stuff underneath here. I've also kept some leads in here because occasionally I'll open these gates and then the animals will like to escape. So either if I don't want to kill it, I'll just lead it back into its pen. And finally, this is the tree farm. So basically what happens is oak saplings can be planted next to each other and they'll to grow next to each other, which is great. And all this wood just came from, I planted and cut down everything, planted again, cut down everything, and it yielded this much wood, which is great. I can finally start building on other things on and in and around the town. Also made a crap ton of iron axes because we have lots of unlimited iron once again, so I may as well put that to use. And this is sort of the most efficient way I could come up with making a lot of trees. I've been slowly replacing the glowstone with the pumpkins, and the reason they're there in the first place is because this room is generally too dark to plant saplings, so I had to put something in the ground just to make it work. The ceiling, I'm just going to keep it like this. I'm not planning to do anything with the ceiling, which is just fine. I filled in some spots with more cobblestone, so I think it looks pretty cool. It really ties in the whole feel of the same style of the rooms here. So I just finished cutting down some more of these trees. Let's just plant these all over again. So finally we're gonna start building something today. Hopefully, I'm not sure what it will be, but I want to start first of all by taking down these clown trees and all the wool colors and everything that are outside on the trees. I've been slowly cutting down all the trees, and the paths I'm going to be ripping out as well, because they're not per se the medieval style of things. I've been looking a lot at medieval style culture and stuff. I've been recently watching the Game of Thrones, which I'm really liking. Favorite game, still Skyrim. I really like that game as well. Same thing with the whole medieval feel of things. And I was looking carefully at all that, and thinking, well, my town is not really medieval-like if you think about it. So this gave me this is a stack and a half worth of saplings every single time. So this thing yields like 500 logs, at least 500 logs per time this all grows, which is great. So I pretty much have an unlimited supply of wood, which is great. Another reason I wanted to move this underground is I'm going to finally start filling in all the areas up above ground with various buildings and whatnot. And I obviously have no room for a tree farm, so it made sense to use this space that was already empty and turn it into a tree farm. In behind here is we still have some open space, but what I'll probably end up doing is making like houses and stuff that have basements. So I need that space to be open for that. And yeah. And so we can finally get out of here. I'm just going to start working on removing all these trees. And it looks like it's nighttime first of all. So let's just sleep. And head out here. So the fountain will be staying. This path is coming out of here. It's really ugly, to be honest. Probably put a place right here. Right now it's over. That would be considerably over top of the path. But I'm going to start building things a lot closer together, a lot more dense. I'm going to see if I can fit a place into. Oops. Didn't want to do that. I'm going to see if I can fit a place right between this barn and this building here. It's going to be quite a tight fit, but that means this hidden entrance will be a lot more hidden because I'll have to either go through the building or squeeze in and around it. So, see how that works. And I started actually squeezing in things here previously when I was building this place. You can see how close it is, and this is how close I want most of my buildings to be because back in medieval times, there wasn't a lot of space and a lot of people just like living close together, close quarters. Again, I'm going to put a building here, really tight space, so the inn will be like, I don't know, you could say like, this sign would be like, there'll be one space here and there'll be another sign on the opposite side. And I'm going to take out all these trees and all this other stuff. Again, I could fit another maybe 2 houses over here. I also have to finish the wall. It's been such a long time since I've made this wall, but hopefully we can start finishing it. And that mountain over there is finally gone, which is nice, so I can start working on that. Another thing here is I have the what is this? Custom river that I'm making here. Again, we're gonna have a nice wall here with sort of a I don't know what you call it, but like a gate kind of house thing here, similar to the thing at the front. I'll probably have a similar design. It's gonna head. So right here is gonna be the river. I'm gonna see if I can put some houses along the side here and along there, and sort of go with the lay of the land instead of just chopping it off and making it all flat like that. Yeah. Again, I gotta fill this all in and make it so it's accessible to the arena. Put a bridge here to go into the other part of the town. It's going to be a huge project, but hopefully I can get this all finished by before 1.7 comes out, because obviously 1.7 new biomes, so I'll be going out checking for a new biome and everything. So I think we can just start getting started on. Well, instead of me just rambling on and just running around in circles here, let's just go take down these trees, get rid of Funbury's trees. I'm gonna make this sort of more natural looking as well, and connect the sewers to this river which goes out. And luckily when I was tearing down that mountain, I also got a lot of smooth stone, and yeah, as you can see, it's not even there. Well, it's sort of there now because I'm still recording this afterwards, after I've already taken it down. So next episode it'll be completely gone, but it's given me a lot of dirt. So did that build under there to make the tree farm. Gave me a ton of dirt, so I can start filling this all in. So today we're just going to take this stuff down. I don't want it here anymore. Take down all the trees as well. Next episode we'll finally start getting to be building with time lapses. I know I just said I was going to be building this episode. I'm kind of all over the place right now. It's probably this weekend I will just shape this a bit better, make it look a bit more natural, cut this down a bit just to make it again a bit more natural, fill in this area and finish the wall. That will be the main project, and then we can start building inside the town. So let me just take this stuff down. It's gonna pain in the ass to get down. And my mouse, like I recently bought a new mouse, so it doesn't disconnect all the time, but the scroll wheel is way too fast. Um, and I thought maybe it'd be because the sensitivity is too high on Minecraft, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just, it just doesn't like it. Like, it's terrible. So, just gonna take all this down. So sometimes you'll see me scrolling, and it'll just like that. It's just crazy fast. Now sometimes like after opening closing Minecraft a few times, it decides to fix itself. Um, don't know why it does that. But we'll see. Um, I am grateful about this wool. All this colored wool is going to be great. So I can start making awnings and stuff. I want to start using carpets a lot more. And like I'll make some awnings and things like that that will utilize the carpet feature and everything. Something I want to be using is more carpets. So this project, I don't know how long it's taking me now. I've been doing this since February, and it's now August. It's like near the end of August, probably September now. It's crazy to think how long I've been on this for. I've been on it for like 7 months in this one area, and it's really expanded a lot. So finally we start getting some more stuff, more things going on here. I also want to add more trees in here. It's a bit plain, to be honest, as well. We'll see. And actually, I was really inspired by the Jawscraft server to start building again in my town here. And I saw a few. They had like a few medieval cities, and the whole server, like I said before, is based off of the Game of Thrones. So they have like all the various places. They have like a city in the north. I don't know what it's called. I forget the name. It's like Winterfell. Yeah, that's what it's called, Winterfell. And then we have King's Landing, and that's the main capital of the town, or the whole continent, Westeros. And it's crazy what they've done there. They've actually built everything, and all the buildings are so close together. It's like, wow, you can really imagine what it was like way back when you know, there'll be like, I don't know, 500,000 people living in a city like that, and everything's just sort of combined, like, and everything. So, you know, they obviously did not build like this. Even, you know what I'm thinking here too. Even way back when, they had buildings in between, like between this barn and here, they would have a building. And I might possibly do that. And then just have like an open square in the center where this fountain is, where all the buildings can converge onto, and then have it open just right at the front of the castle as well. I think I might do that because, to be honest, this is way too much space just for this. And honestly, when let's get back to the topic here. I'm sort of rambling on, but when I first started this project, I didn't think it would get this far. My original idea when I first found this mountain biome was actually similar to, I don't know if you guys ever are subscribed or are subscribed to, say, Chimney Swift. I was inspired by his whole Season 3 type of thing. He sort of built in a mountain biome, and he sort of had this sort of sky city type of thing in there. I thought it was pretty cool. It was something I wanted to build, and I saw these two large mountain peaks, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I could definitely build this sort of type of thing here. Never happened. It never happened at all. Instead, I thought, oh, I'll just see what I could do. Let's try medieval. It was that first medieval building. Derpy as hell. I had to tear it down, and then we had the cottages on the one side. Those That design actually came from BWO's Building with BWO, which also inspired me to make a series in the first place. There's quite a few people out there on YouTube that actually have inspired me to make series. And I don't know where all these zombies are coming from. I think it's probably from underground here. More than likely coming from underground here. Yep. Let's just eat something first of all. This, obviously, I didn't do a very good job filling this in either. We still have all this open space under here. I want to sort of flatten this out. Look at these. The zombies have trapped themselves in here. It's good XP, I suppose. But, and there's a sheep under here. Don't need you. Yeah, I did not really execute this very well. And it's just going to be nighttime, so I'll just sleep in this bed because it's right here. Makes more sense. And also, I guess, talk about Jawscraft here. I want to bring this out a lot more. I want to have more of a regular series going on here. I know in August here, I've been sort of slack on the episodes. I've maybe put maybe 1 or 2 episodes out. It's just taking a break from videos altogether. Just, you know, summer and you want to take a break and things. So I decided, well, maybe a 1-month break on Jawscraft is okay. And also, it was around the time I was starting to get bored of Minecraft once again, and I just needed something right there for inspiration, and that's what this Jawscraft server has done for me. Give me a lot of inspiration. I know I was taking forever to build that town hall, which isn't really even complete. It's about maybe 70% complete. We'll see though. But I want to really start focusing on here. The spawn project, I guess, we'll just keep it as is. It's something I'm working on the side, but this is where my main everything will be at. And probably even when 1.7 comes out, I'll go find a new biome. I'll start like set up camp and stuff there. But I probably will occasionally come back here. Wouldn't surprise me if I did. Just to really just finish this place up. I mean, it'll probably never be finished, to be honest. Because there is so much to build, so much to see, so much everything. But yeah. I think I'll just end it off here. I've been rambling. I don't even know for how long. Probably maybe almost 20 minutes. Not sure. I'll have to check the recording. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Next episode, the wall around the entire town will be complete. I don't know how many hours that will take me. So don't expect an episode to be coming out like right away. Probably not this week or anything, because I still have to find time to go finish this and everything. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and